In today's video, I will determine the best back bling from every Fortnite Battle Pass. Back blings have been a staple in Fortnite Battle Passes ever since Chapter 1 Season 2, and that's exactly where I'm going to start. But before I get into that, since this is just my opinion, be sure to let me know in the comments what you think are some of the best Battle Pass back blings. If you enjoy my videos, use code TuneSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And now let's get started. Okay, so starting with Chapter 1 Season 2, our very first Battle Pass in Fortnite, we got 3 Knight Shields, which makes complete sense for that season. We got the Black Shield, Royale Shield, and the Squire Shield, and in my opinion the Black Shield is easily the best back bling from this battle pass. I love the black and red color scheme. I think it fits very well for the early OG days, and I love the illustration of the dragon on the shield. Plus you can still make a lot of great combos with this one as well, since black and red are very easy to combo with. But moving on to Chapter 1 Season 3, this is actually a similar lineup compared to Chapter 1 Season 2, except they are astronaut backpacks, and I think Dark Matter is the clear winner from this battle pass. I really like the design a little more, and I think there's a little more to it since there's the animation on it, and it still feels pretty simple for the classic OG days. And then next up is Chapter 1 Season 4, and again there's 3 back blings. They're all pretty simple, but one of them stands out above the rest, and it belonged to the first 7 member that we got in Fortnite, which was the Visitor, and his back bling was the Off-World Rig. This one is a little bit more of a unique back bling because it has kind of like a backpack to it, or an oxygen tank. Then it also has a cape with it as well, which in my opinion makes it stand out compared to the other two. But next up is Chapter 1 Season 5, our summer season, and this one had more variety to it. We had a Viking shield, we had a pool party floaty, we had a backpack back bling, but I think the best one was the pool party. I think it fit the vibe of that season perfectly. We had just gotten Paradise Palms where there was a pool, it was the summer, and a floaty just fits perfectly with that. Now next up is Chapter 1 Season 6, and this battle pass introduced pet back blings, and they really took over for the rest of Chapter 1. And making this video and going back and looking at all of our pet back blings, I am so excited to get companions in Fortnite. But when it comes to the best back bling in Chapter 1 Season 6, this is tough because we got 3 great pet back blings, and then we also got our first katana back bling. And as you know, I'm a sucker for katanas, but I can't biasly put it as the best. I think Bonesy is the best back bling from this battle pass. Camo and scales are right there though. Moving on to Chapter 1 Season 7, my all-time favorite season. This was the winter season, and I think the best back bling was Hamira's. Just such an adorable little back bling, having the chunky little hamster on his hamster wheel. I just really love it. Moving on to Chapter 1 Season 8, I felt like this one didn't have that great of back blings, so I had to give it to Dodger, of course. The pet back blings really just took over in later Chapter 1. Next up is Chapter 1 Season 9. This was our futuristic season back then. There was actually some pretty cool back blings in this one, but I gotta give it to Kyo, the adorable robot kitten. And then last but not least for the chapter, we got Season X, and it's gotta go to the Kitsune. The Kitsune is, in my opinion, the best pet back bling so far. Love the colors to it, love the design, it's adorable. But now let's move on to Chapter 2, and now the pet back blings are pretty much gone from the battle passes. And with this one, since it went back to the basics, we have some pretty simple back blings in this battle pass, but I think the best one is Antidote with 3 different colors. We have the medical backpack, we have the green toxin backpack, and then we have the purple one. I think Cameo's back bling was close, and I did consider fusions, but it just stuck out so far. It just really wasn't that practical. But next up is Chapter 2 Season 2, and this one easily goes to Deadpool's katanas. Double katanas as a back bling is so sick, and it fit perfectly with the Deadpool skin and just a lot of other skins in Fortnite as well. But moving on to Chapter 2 Season 3's battle pass, I felt like this battle pass had some lackluster back blings, but I do think the best one is Jules, the OHM's perch. I love this robotic owl. I think it is awesome. I especially love it as the glider, but I do think it's a good back bling as well. Then next up is Chapter 2 Season 4, and this one goes to Iron Man's backplate. It counts the amount of eliminations you get. I did want to put the sapling group, but you technically had to get it from challenges, so it didn't come straight from earning it in the battle pass. Mystique's skull was pretty cool, and I liked Storm's back bling as well, but I had to give it to Iron Man. Moving on to Chapter 2 Season 5, this one easily goes to the child. That's Grogu, one of our first floating back blings that kind of just chilled behind you as you moved around, and Grogu is just so adorable, it had to go to him. But next is Chapter 2 Season 6, and I'm giving this one to the Dimensional Gate. To be honest, I didn't think this one had like that great of back blings, and I really do love the dimensional effect of this one, and it fits perfectly for Raven. But moving on to Chapter 2 Season 7, it's got to go to Fish Stick Janky. This one is just adorable. It's basically a toy fish stick with huge eyes. I think it's hilarious, and I think it's a good size back bling. But now we're moving on to Chapter 2 Season 8, and this one goes to the Cubic Vortex. This season was all about the cubes, the Cube Queen, and I feel like this one just fit that season theme very well, and I think it looks really cool, and I like the animation effect to it. But now it's time to move on to Chapter 3, Season 1, and this one, hands down, Webhead's knapsack. I say hands down, but there was actually a lot of good back blings in this battle pass. But Spider-Man's backpack is easily my favorite. I love the little details of the mask hanging out, the camera, the webbing on the back bling. Overall, it's just beautiful. Next up is Chapter 3, Season 2, and this goes to the Cube Aether. I really like this one. I think it's a good back bling for the origin. I really like the cube in the middle with the electricity coming off of it. Overall, it's pretty simple, but I do enjoy it. And then next is Chapter 3, Season 3. This is probably going to be a hot take, but I have the Widow's Promise as the best back bling. We got two different color schemes for it. We have the katana, we have the ninja stars. I think it fits very well with a lot of different skins. I will say Malik's shield was close, but I'm giving it to Widow's Promise. Then for the last season for Chapter 3, we got Season 4, and it goes to Bun Bun Bang Bang. A, that's a hilarious name. B, it's an adorable little rabbit holding pistols. How could I not give it to this one? Now we're moving on to Chapter 4, Season 1. There were so many great back blings in this one, but I got to give it to Mark of the Slayer. This was Doomslayer's back bling, and it's just so clean. I love the holographic symbol, and I think it's pretty iconic. But now if we move on to Chapter 4, Season 2, this was just a great battle pass overall. So of course there was some great battle pass back blings, but I think the best one was the Fox Wayfinder. This one went with Stray, and I just love anything about the Fox clan, to be honest. But if we move on to Chapter 4, Season 3, this one was kind of tough because there wasn't a lot of back blings that I really liked, but I think the best one out of all, also the most like clever and most fun, which was Cali Coconut. This one went with Paradise Meowscles. It was a summer season, so just chill back, have a drink in the coconut with the different fruit. Then we moved to our fall season, which was Chapter 4, Season 4. Had a little bit more Halloween vibe to it, especially since Kato Thorn was our tier 100 skin. And speaking of Kato Thorn, I think he had the best back bling with the Wraith Wings. I do like this battle pass, but I do think it came up short when it came to the back bling category. And then moving on to the OG season from Chapter 4, it's got to go to Peely Whip. Peely holding an ice cream, a sundae. Overall, just a great back bling. Now we're moving on to our next chapter, and we're starting with Chapter 5, Season 1. The best one easily goes to Clip Show Carry All. The fact that they have little episode clips going on in a TV back bling for Family Guy is absolutely insane, and I think it's very clever. Even though I pretty much liked every back bling from this battle pass, I still think this is one of the strongest battle passes of all time. Then when we move on to Chapter 5, Season 2, the Myths Immortal season, this also had some strong back blings, but I think the best one was the Hadean Gate. Not only did we have the animation, we had the Styx River glow, we had a logo of Cerberus on it. I love the design to it. Overall, I just think it's a great back bling. Next up is Chapter 5, Season 3, the Rex season. I do think this is an underrated battle pass, but I don't really like the back blings that much, but I did enjoy the Pip-Boy. It's an iconic item from Fallout, has a fun animation to it. Overall, just think it's the best back bling from this battle pass. But now we're moving on to Chapter 5, Season 4, our second Marvel season. This was Absolute Doom, and this is our one and only tie in this video between Gwenpool's katanas. I love the double katanas, but I also love the fact that you can have cell shaded or non-cell shaded, and then Shuri's cloak. I love how comic accurate Shuri's cloak is. I love the fur. I love the kinetic glow that's coming off of it. I like that we have two different colors for it, which is why I couldn't pick between the two. So like I said, they're our one and only tie. Then when we move on to the Chapter 5 remix season, I think the best one was easily Feline Dagger. It has the gold effect to it for Meowtis. You got the little mouse toy, you got the dagger. I think it's just a great back bling for this character. Now moving on to our current chapter, we're starting with Chapter 6, Season 1, and I think the best one goes to Megabot. Not only is it reactive, has an animation to it, I think it's a great back bling for Baymax. I did consider Godzilla's and also Daigo and Hope's, but I think the best one was Megabot. Next up is Chapter 6, Season 2, the Lawless season we just experienced. I think this one's pretty easy. It's Sub-Zero's Spinality back bling. This one is just cold, literally. It looks so sick. I think it's one of the best Battle Pass back blings of all time. And now we're on to our current season, Chapter 6, Mini Season 1, our Galactic Battle Star Wars season. There's some great back blings in this one as well, but I think the best one definitely goes to Imperial Hollow. You can have it reactive where it shows Order 66 and then also shows Cody, or you can leave it non-reactive and it just shows Cody, and it just shows Cody in his trooper outfit. I think this one is awesome. It's a great callback to Clone Wars, and I would definitely love to see more of these, maybe one for Rex as well. But there you have it. Those are the best back blings from every battle pass in Fortnite in my opinion. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join my Discord server, that link is going to be in the description, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace!